Hey, Truman Zanato here. It's been a sec since I've actually done a sketchbook tour. I tried to record one a while ago and that didn't work. And then I did a live stream of my sketchbook, but I decided to try and just make a video without all the extra stuff like that the live stream had. But so here's the outside of my sketchbook. Bunch of added stickers and such. My boyfriend made that one, and that one. I made this one, these two. My best friend made this one, and that one. And then these were from work, and that one is from a convention I went to. So yeah, let's get into the sketchbook. So these are just sketches of Spider-Man Deadpool AU. Where Jeremy, Spider-Man, and Michael's Deadpool. I think that's what that was about. I don't have any sketches of Michael actually. Sorry, I'm sniffly. I just got over a cold. Of Michael as Deadpool, except for on my Tumblr, I did a commission of Michael as Deadpool, and I also lined this one of Jeremy. So here's a little picture of Michael basically telling Jeremy he's terrible at keeping secrets. Jeremy's like, I'm better than you think. I have a pretty big secret right now. And then Michael just laughs because he's like, yeah, sure. And then Jeremy's like, oh dang. Michael's laugh. I'm hella gay. Oops. So, here's some sketches of Dear Evan Hansen, which I really need to draw more. I don't draw them enough, as I never really draw them. Here's more. Here's one of Connor being upset, like, man, you could piss me off, and Evan's like, oh, why? And then Connor's just like, you're so fucking cute, I just want to kiss your face. And then Evan's like, oh, okay, well, no clue what this was supposed to be, but nothing else there, so here's Jeremy and Michael in thigh-highs and thigh-high boots. Not much more I can say there. Here's a sketch of how I try to draw Jeremy now. I kind of changed the design of how I draw him. If you follow me on Instagram, you've probably seen that. And here's just a sketch of, like, Rich telling Jeremy, like, are you sure you're at least bi? Like, you're way too pretty not to be at least a little bit gay. And then Jeremy just telling him, so you're bi, you're not even a little bit pretty. And then Rich is offended. It was a lot funnier in my head. Not as funny as when I put it on paper, so it's my life. Here's more sketches of Jeremy, prettiest boy. I tried to draw Michael. Here's Jeremy, which is done, an AU by a friend of mine, which is really cute. Here's Demon Michael, who I need to draw again, more. Here's a redraw I did, and I'm really proud of it. Okay, so I grabbed the sketchbook. So here's the original picture I drew, and then the new one. So that's a pretty big difference. This one's a couple years old, so really proud of my improvement. The cord's in the way. And then here's more redraw of her. Let's see, that was... So there's the original. It's a cord. So again, pretty big improvement, I'd say. And I think that's the last page of this sketchbook. So I have a, another sketchbook, which actually has a lot in it. So first off, here's the cover. Here's some stickers I made that I sold at a convention. The stickers are available on Redbubble. but not with the glitter. Those are only available at any possible convention I go to. This is actually a sticker from a friend of mine that she gave to me a couple conventions back. So let's get into it. So here's sketches of Nico from Percy Jackson, and I can't believe I forgot the name of my child. Leo. Cannot believe I forgot his name. Some sketches of Leo. So here's sketches of Nico for a redraw that I was working on, which I haven't finished, that I really need to, considering I did the sketch, I did the line art, but I need to finish coloring it. That's all I really need to do, I think. That, and I think work on the background a bit. Here's a sketch of Evan sitting in a tree, being adorable. Connor reacting to probably that outfit. So here's another picture of Michael in a shirt I wish I owned, but I don't have money for. But it's like tie-dye, and it's ugly, but I love it. Another picture of Michael, and whatever that pose is. More Nico. I think these were sketches for a possible animatic that I didn't work on, but probably because I didn't have a lot for it, but I wanted to doodle it. More scenes from the animatic. Here's some sketches I did because actually the first couple pages I doodled while on a camping trip. So I did some like little nature pictures. I took a lot of photos of nature, got lost in nature while everyone was gone. And so I was stuck in a forest for like, I don't know how long I was there. I didn't really pay attention to time. All I knew was I was lost and I didn't know how to get back to the campsite, and no one would be able to find me probably, but I found my way back. Here's some sketches of Grover. More pictures of sketches from Percy Jackson. Mostly just like little scenes from the musical. I tried to draw Clarice, I think her name was, because man. These are sketches from actually a AU. I was doodling Percy Jackson AU. It's not like general AUs where usually you take the main characters and you put the characters you want in their spot. It's actually it's like, because all of the universes he made are all, you know, going on at the same time. So Jeremy is a demigod from Percy Jackson, and Michael's actually, I had be one from the Norse one, because I wanted to make it sad and I wanted to kill off Michael, because that's who I am. But yeah, so here's him finding out he's a demigod, him refinding Michael. Sketch of Jeremy in an outfit that I had actually worn the day to camping. And here's a picture from the Angel AU, as you can see, or not, of the wing scars. Sketches of who knows what's going on here. A doodle of one of my Inkling OCs from Splatoon, if you ever played Splatoon. Some more of, here's my OC Adrian from Splatoon. Here's him as a human. This is a redraw of a sketch I did a while ago. It looked like fun, so I was like, man, I'm gonna redraw that, and it was fun. These are actually doodles my best friend did, And that's my friend Dylan did that. So here's some sketches of Lance, because I love him. I actually started doing this one. I doodled this because my sister's friend let me borrow her Netflix account, and I was like, man, that was really nice of her. So I drew her a picture of Lance, because Lance and Shiro are her favorite characters, and originally I was going to do Shiro, and I was like, man, I love Lance. So I did that. So actually, this sketch is the one that turned into that one. But if you, again, have ever are following me on Instagram, there's actually a picture of this sticker done traditionally. Here's some sketches of some OCs I have. This one's actually a gem. She has 4 arms. You can't tell because I didn't really refine them because I was lazy. So here's more sketches of Inkling OCs I have. So this was Nick, and there's Adrian again, and there's Trajan. They're all dating. Here's, I re-put down the Lance picture, and then I did Keith, and those became Lowe's. Here's some more pictures of Connor and Evan, and then there's Michael, Jeremy, those nerdy high-waisted shorts. Here's more Connor and Evan. Some lyrics from a song that I thought would be cute for an animatic with them, which I don't think I'll do, but it's a fun idea. Well, it's a sad idea, and that's what makes it fun. Here's an OC of mine, another OC of mine who I actually redesigned here. It was a lot of fun. I really had fun drawing the braid and just them in general because it's been a while. Here's some more sketches of my best friend. Their art's great. I'll probably put a link to their Instagram in the description if you want to check them out because their art's adorable and they're great. So here's some more sketches. I was trying to figure out how I wanted to draw the body type of my OC Nick and such in comparison to his boyfriends. So I was trying to do, you know, differences in their body types basically, because I want Nick to be kind of on the scrawnier side, but like Trajan here, I want him to look like muscular and refined. This kind of looks awkward, but like if I put it something like that, oh look, better proportions, man. No, but yeah. So here's more Adrian. Not gonna lie, he's my favorite. He's adorable and he's gross. He's the type to like eat week-old food or like leave the fridge open, all the food getting gross, and he'd probably be like, it's probably safe. So he's not exactly like someone you should trust with food. Here's another OC of mine, Jamie. There we go, that's his name. I was like, oh no, what's his name? Jamie. He's also one of my favorites in the aspect that I like to hurt him and make everything sad. So his life sucks. Like, I want to say it sucks, but like he's in love with his best friend. His best friend has technically 2 boyfriends, and he's like, well, man, shucks. But yeah. Here's another OC that I try to redesign. I don't like it, so probably won't keep it like that. I think I found another redesign I did of him from before, which I'll probably like find again and redo that because I'm not really big on that. Here's more OCs that I have. He's cute, and his future boyfriend with 4 arms. I have so many OCs. I'd love to talk about their stories, but like I'd want to like draw them out, and it's like a lot of effort. So I just like keep it to myself generally. This is embarrassing, not gonna lie. This is actually a redesign. I found like my old Naruto OC from like middle school, okay? And I was like, I redrew it I tried to do like a less embarrassing version of her. Still embarrassing because it's Naruto and old design. Like, man, let's keep going. Here's another. I think I had sketches of her earlier but this is actually I'm in the Voltron Amino, and they had like a rule or something or whatnot. Or if you drew the mascot for the Amino, then you didn't have to put proofs. So I did that so that in case I forgot to take proofs, then it wouldn't be a problem because, oh, I did that. So yeah, that's that. Here's more sketches of Lance and Keith because I love them. And I love them together. Keith and Lance's jacket. Lance and Keith's jacket. Keith is still in Lance's jacket here. They're adorable. This is a redraw of a really old picture that I have. Like, really old. I don't remember how old. I'm not going to check. Like, man. This is my best friend's OC Toulouse. He's cousins with my OC Adrian. And here's Trajan from an AU of like SG1, Stargate SG1, I think it was. No, or SG1. Stargate's an offshoot of SG1, I think it was. Well, whichever. It's an AU of that. Can't go next page. These are some doodles from... I went to a convention. I went to Crunchyroll and made some friends, and they doodled in my sketchbook. Adorable. And then my best friend doodled Toulouse and Adrian being cute, and then I did whatever that is. But that was a lot of fun. More doodles of my best friend. These are some sketches for a animatic I'm working on. I still have a decent amount to finish up for that to be done, so that'll be a while. These are the sketches for some stuff I did for a convention. I have a picture somewhere of the finished version of that, which I don't know where that is. I don't feel like looking for it at the moment. More pictures. Oh, also boyfriends OCs, Garrett and Dario. Another Garrett. I made a little traditional picture of them to kind of advertise that I do commissions. I don't know what's up with that, but it's the only thing on the page. At the convention, I was bored and I like just doodled Keith like a lot, and I decided to give him pointy ears and a tail because why not? Those are fun to draw. I really enjoy drawing Keith. I also doodled Lance. More Keith and Lance's jacket. These are some doodles I did during my live stream of Michael, of me and PJs. Me still in my PJs. I have a Fallout onesie. And then Michael. Here's some more OC, Splatoon OCs of mine, which are a lot of fun. These are actually kind of like redraws also, because I have the sketches somewhere. Man. Okay, so here's more OCs. I don't like the way this turned out, but I try. Not everything can be perfect. I was practicing drawing hands, because hands are hard. And then mermaids, because mermaids are always fun. This is actually a page. This is kind of a redraw, but these characters are from Psychonauts, a video game that I love, by the way. Also, my username is actually from Psychonauts, BT Dubs, in case you didn't know that. or in case you were curious, it's from this video game. Just like barely noticeable, end of the game thing, unless you played the game that just came out, then not so like unnoticeable considering. But yeah, so picture of poor Raz, and then a scene from the video game that was actually a lot of funny. Here's just some random doodles I did some poses and stuff, because I actually used to draw Raz doing stuff like this, because he grew up in the circus. Here's some more OCs that I had redesigned, and I was working on their weapons a bit, because I thought that would be fun. So that's them. A human version of one of my squid OCs, who's actually the brother of Adrian. More like long lost brother, because they didn't, well, he knew. Adrian didn't know he had a brother. Here's more Adrian's brother just posing. This is actually, the next couple pages are actually sketches of an AU that I'm working on of Lance and Keith, where Keith is a popular online artist and Lance becomes his boyfriend. So the pages are kind of out of order, so I'm gonna try and put these in order. This one's kind of like, doesn't really matter too much, because it's basically Pidge and Lance talking about Keith, and Pidge is like, you know, Lance, what if he's 40? Because like Lance is probably at this point developing a crush on Keith, but doesn't know what Keith looks like and stuff. So like Pidge is a little shit and is like, what if he's 40? And then Lance is like, no, what if he is 40? He's totally 40. Shit. So the next page doesn't make much sense. Unless after this. Okay, so basically, no, wrong. No, this is right. So, basically, Keith is messaging Lance about Skyping for the first time, because they've been friends for a while at this point. So, Keith messages, so you can see right here, hey, you ready to Skype? I just wanted to ask you something first. And then Lance's like, what, you're not wimping out on me, are you? So Keith is like, no, it's not that. I know I won't be able to ask this on the Skype call, but I know you can't answer me right now, but will you be my boyfriend? Because Keith is really nervous and stuff. Like, he doesn't share a lot about himself. And so he was like, I want to ask Lance out, but man, I can't do it to his face. So he messages him right before this was a Skype call, asking him out, and he's like, basically like, you can answer me in the Skype call, yes or no, either way, to my face. Because, yeah. And so, like, Lance is like, boyfriend. Holy shit. So he rushes, like, this is all grossly sketched out. I'll probably try and fix it when I line art it. But this is supposed to be Hunk. And, like, Lance slides into the room, like, holy shit, Hunk. Guess what? Hunk's like, yeah. And Pidge is like, not Pidge, shit. Lance is like, Keith asked me to be his boyfriend. Holy shit. And then, like, I don't have the next. And then, like, Hunk's like, wow, congratulations, man. And what I haven't sketched out yet is Hunk being like, so what'd you say? And Lance is gonna be like, huh? Lance, what'd you tell Keith? And then Lance's like, oh, I haven't answered. I'm not supposed to answer until we Skype call. And then Hunk's like, okay, well, you should probably get to that Skype call. Keith is probably freaking out right now because you haven't answered. And Lance is like, shit, yes, let's go do that. So, Lance is calling Keith, waiting really nervously. And so Keith answers and is like, hey. Lance is like, you're not an old man. Remembering Pidge is like, he's probably 40. And so it's just like, sorry, didn't know you were into that. And then Lance is really embarrassed about spitting that out right in front of Keith. So he's really embarrassed about that. And then they start dating. So I want to do a decent amount of doodles from this AU once I finally finish the whole, like, them being asked out and stuff. So that's basically it. I have some more pages in the sketchbook, but I'm actually going to try and, like, do the schedule, like, monthly. Make an attempt. I say as I said that, like, I think in the first video, and then just didn't do it. But I stopped right before my October sketches started, and I'll try to do another one at the end of October. So, thank you for watching!